Hello, everybody. I know it's been a minute. I've been really busy, but so I had some teeth pulled last week, as many of you know, and I'm kind of on still a bit of a soft food diet. So I went and got a smoothie for myself, and on the way back to my house, I decided I was going to stop at the river and eat my food and watch the river. And I saw these two beautiful. They're called ebony damselflies. They look like little dragonflies, but they got the bright blue bodies with the really dark black wings. And these two damselflies just danced together around me for a while, and I decided that I wanted to go get my cards and do a quick just a little message for the collective about what we can expect for the month of July. And so I went to my car and I went to get my cards out of a bag that also had like some art prints and a couple of frames. And I reached into the bag and sliced my finger wide open. Got it all gauzed up. It's not that bad, but I didn't have any band-aids, so I'm happy I had that. But I don't think there's anything as coincidences, really. So the intuitive message that I got from that is for the month of July, there may be some unexpected pains, some unexpected troubles, some things that may just pop up, like while you're doing something that you normally do. You might have some challenges. Some challenges with like things that you normally do that you never have any issues with. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. This is going to be a general message for the collective. Keep in mind that because this is a general message and there are many people that listen to these, that not everything is necessarily going to resonate for you. If it does, awesome. But if it doesn't, take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. So we're going to just check out real quick the overall energy of the month, an opportunity coming towards you, and a challenge that you may be experiencing. This is for the collective. Spirit, can we please get the overall energy for the month of July for the collective, please? Overall energy for the month of July. King of Cups. This is like really feeling something deeply and truly, but having a hard time expressing yourself, a hard time talking about it with other people. As true as it is to you, it might be for the month of July, you might have difficulty speaking your truth when it comes to the way that you feel. And July is Cancer season, and we do have Cancer showing up. So if you happen to be a Cancer, I see you really being in your power for the month of July. What is an opportunity coming towards the collective for the month of July, please? One card only. Prince of Cups. This is a love offer. Maybe, you are finally gaining the courage. You may... Ooh, got bit. Little buggies, that's some my blood. With the overall energy being the King of Cups and the opportunity being the Prince of Cups, it may be that you are finally, in the month of July, getting to a point where you are able to express these feelings that you have. And you may be the one that is making an offer to somebody else. Or it may be that somebody else is finally building up the courage to offer you something, following your dreams. More water energy. Very emotional month. And what is a challenge that the collective may be experiencing currently or will be experiencing throughout the month of July? Two of Swords, blocked communication difficulties, again, with expressing your truth and speaking, the way that, speaking of, bleh, I can talk, I promise. Difficulty speaking your truth, difficulty speaking on your feelings, finding that courage to be able to speak on your feelings. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You may be spending a lot of time reminiscing about the past this month. For some of you, you may be building a deeper connection with children, your own children, children in the family, your friends' children. You may be revisiting connections from when you were a child. Let's get into it a little bit deeper. Can I please get some clarification for the King of Cups? What is the King of Cups? Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And I'm really getting with this particular Seven of Swords, this is kind of, if you imagine this as being yourself, like, you have all of this love for somebody, for yourself, for the world, for a particular area of your life, but it's been really difficult for you to talk about this, and almost to the sense where it sometimes feels like you're lying to those that are around you because you're not speaking your truth. And it puts you in this state of feeling like just really defeated and almost alone in a sense, even though you have so much love for whatever this is for you. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups and the Magician. I definitely see you finally walking away from this inability of speaking your truth and getting to a point where you can communicate and quickly, or that somebody around you is finally getting over their fear and they will be communicating quickly with you. And this is something that you or this person or both of you have been manifesting deeply and truly. Two of Wands underneath that. The decision has finally been made to speak up. Can I get some clarification? Oh, thank you. On the Prince of Cups. One more, please. What is the Prince? Oh, that is way too many. One more on the Prince of Cups, please. Just one. No pile. Thank you. Woo! It's hard to hold these cards with my gauzed up finger. For the Prince of Cups, you have the High Priestess and you have the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, this definitely is a split message. So for some of you, you are finally trusting in yourself and trusting in your intuition and stepping into your power. Queen of Wands, going for what you want, finally telling somebody, hey, I really fucking dig you, and do you want to maybe see where this goes? And for others of you, this is somebody else that's finally trusting in themselves and finally stepping into their power, and they see you as the sexy goddess, god that you are, and are finally being able to step forward and make that offer. I'm hearing in my head that for some of you, this is about you following a passion that you have. It's not really so much a person, but, maybe a hobby, something that you've always really enjoyed doing on the side, but perhaps throughout your life, people have told you that it's not worth pursuing. They've made you feel like crap about it, even though it's something that you really, really loved. Maybe you love painting, but you're not the best at it in your opinion or in the opinions of those who have decided to open their mouths to you. So for some of you, you're finally gaining the courage to say, screw this, I'm going after this passion of mine. I'm going to start painting and I'm going to start selling my prints. Maybe you crochet or you sew. Ooh, got some wind, don't want to lose my cards. Temperance at the bottom of the deck with the Empress underneath that. You're finally coming into a place of, whoa, today we got some wind. I'm just going to put my arm over my spread here real quick. You're finally coming into balance with yourself. The time is now for you to step into this Empress energy and go for what makes you feel pure and whole and happy and abundant. And the wind is picking up. If we could please tone it down on the wind, I'm almost done with this reading. That would be really, really nice of you. But the time is now. You've thought about this long enough, or this person has thought about this long enough. An offer is going to be made in the month of July, whether it be from you or from somebody else. And it's going to bring a lot of love and a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. I love that the Empress came out at the bottom of the deck after talking about, you finally being seen as the god or goddess that you are, the Emperor or the Empress. Oh, Nine of Swords under that with the King of Wands. For many of you, we have the King and Queen of Wands. For many of you, this really is somebody that either you or the other person has been looking, or maybe for a lot of you, this might even be like a situationship or like a best friend that you have like really deep feelings for and that has really deep feelings for you, and you haven't really known how to broach the topic of exploring something else to see, maybe where this could go. But the King and Queen of Wands, that is an energetic match, and a passionate and fiery one at that. Ace of Swords underneath that with the Universe and the Chariot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a cycle that's ending right now, and large steps being taken towards what fills your heart with so much love. This person that you feel like there's just something else that's going on. This person that feels like there's just something more to you. You know, this is something that I think you've had a lot of anxiety about. And again, you know, you felt so defeated in the past because you've been going against your truth. And even though it's not like you're necessarily going out of your way to lie to this person or to lie to people that are around you, because you're not speaking your authentic truth and you're not being your authentic self 100%, in a way, that's still lying. But I see that anxiety finally coming to a halt. So let's get into this Two of Swords and see why the communication is such a challenge. Why is the Two of Swords the challenge? What is with this blocked communication? Ooh, one more please. Thank you. Okay. So for the Two of Swords, we have the Hanged Man, the Magician again, and the Six of Cups. You know, especially if this is a friendship or, you know, something, a connection where maybe in the past you've tried to get things off the ground with this person, the stagnancy that you've had within this connection lately has made it really difficult for you to step out of that Seven of Swords, you know, inauthentic. Oh, here comes the wind again. I like doing these readings outside, but I gotta make sure I always have little pebbles or like little paperweights for all of my cards, especially since I'm by the water and I don't want to lose my cards to the river. But yeah, so this is like a connection that you've tried to get off the ground before, and what's making me think of this is we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this may be somebody that you've actually already experienced heartbreak with, and if it's not because you guys had a connection and it didn't go anywhere, this heartbreak may just be because you haven't ever told them, or they haven't ever told you how it is that they really feel, how it is that you really feel. And keeping in emotions like that, keeping in love for somebody, that hurts. It's not healthy. I certainly don't recommend it. But this is a soul connection, definitely a soulmate, and perhaps even somebody that you shared past lives with. This will only resonate for some of you, but if you are on a twin flame path, I am kind of picking up on some twin flame vibes, especially with this stagnation. And, you know, I get a feel of separation for some of you with that Three of Swords. And with this Magician, you know, the hope and the desire that someday this would come back together. You know, you've both really feeling that you've both been manifesting this. You want to come together. You want to speak your truth. You want to take that blindfold off and make the offer. Let's see where this goes. You know, with the Magician pointing to the stars and with that Ace of Cups above his head, the infinity symbol above that, this is something that, you know, has been, this love that you have has been flowing back and forth between the two of you for probably longer than just this lifetime. When I was speaking, but I did catch 1333 on the recorder. So 333 may be an important number for you, or looking up angel number 1333. There might be a separate message in there for some of you. For those of you that this is a passion, this is something that you want to do, something you want to pursue, like on a career level, I see the stagnancy of this, like maybe you starting to do this and opinions of others kind of made you stop, or maybe even just your own opinion of your own work put you in this place of stagnancy, of not moving, of things not really happening. But it's something that you're manifesting and wanting to do. But it's because of this stagnancy that it's hard to speak. I want to get just one more on this. Can I get one more on the Two of Swords, please? Why the stagnancy? Four of Cups, past disappointments. You are almost not even able to see what a beautiful offer is on the table because you're so, you know, this beautiful offer, because you're so focused on the things that you've lost in the past. You know, what's in front of you, it's not exciting. You know, it's okay. And you're focused on that. And you're not even seeing what's coming towards you, which from what I can see is really a beautiful offer, whether it be from a romantic interest, whether it be from you to somebody else, or somebody finally seeing, you know, your passion and having an interest in that and maybe offering you a position doing something that you really love, or you just finding that one little thing that makes it possible for you to follow that dream and that passion that you have. Can I get some advice for the collective for the month of July? What would help the collective? Ace of Wands. 2 more, please. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands. Woo. The 3 of Swords. Oh, better get... Oh, please don't fly away from me. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is definitely not something that, like, this offer that's coming from somebody else, or this offer that you want to make to somebody else, or this passion that you have that you want to follow. It's not the first time that, you know, you've tried to do this, that you've tried to have this connection, that this person's tried to have this connection with you, that you've tried to make this passion, you know, support you. There's been heartbreak in the past, whether it's on both sides of the party, or if, you know, you're following, you know, trying to pursue a passion of yours, a hobby of yours, and it just didn't work out. But there's heartbreak that's happened in the past. You felt like the opportunity passed you by, but it hasn't. You weren't in alignment for it. The wheel is turning again for you, and something that is meant for you will never pass you by, and you are getting another chance to have what is meant for you. A brand new, passionate beginning. If you've been looking for a sign, a yes or a no about something, there's your big fat yes. I'm called to say that, so somebody out there was looking for a yes or no about something. And that might not have anything to do with the rest of this reading, by the way. Just you've been looking for a, should I do this? Yes, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Peer pressure, do it. Just trust in what you feel. You know, your intuition will never put you in a bad place. Your ego will, your fear will, but your intuition will always lead you. And High Priestess, your intuition, she will always lead you to your best, to wherever, she will always lead you in the direction for your best and highest good. Always. Always. So your advice for the month of July is to trust your intuition and know that what is meant for you will never pass you by. You are being given an opportunity for a brand new beginning, 1818 on the recorder. A brand new beginning, something very exciting, something that will allow you to feel this Ace of Cups, allow your heart to brim with love and to overflow and to be able to be shared with perhaps another person, or into your work, into your art. 5 of Wands and Hermit at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely going to be inner conflict when trying to trust your intuition, especially if you've had difficulties trusting your intuition in the past. You know, when you get that gut feeling about something and you feel like you should do this or you shouldn't do this, but then you go against that gut feeling and in the end realize that you were right all along. The more that happens, you know, the harder it is to trust your intuition. So this is not going to be, trusting in your intuition in the month of July isn't necessarily going to be the easiest thing in the world. This is not coming without internal conflict. But, yeah, okay. And underneath that we have the Emperor, the Sun, and the 10 of frickin' Cups. Trusting in your intuition in the month of July will not come without some internal struggle. But if you can do it, if you look deep within, Hermit, go within, figure out what you truly want. Figure that out, write it down, do a journal prompt about it. What do I want? I heard a good one the other day for a journal prompt. Wouldn't it be cool if? Just whatever it is that you dream, whatever it is you want to see, write about it. Make it something tangible that you can look at and review and tweak. Because if you follow your intuition about this, if you can follow your intuition about this in the month of July, not only are you going to be stable and solid in you, but you're going to be happy, truly, truly happy. And you will have especially if this is about a connection with somebody else. And for those of you that are on a twin flame journey, there are the twins right there dancing under the sun, happy as a freaking clam. And the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is that complete emotional fulfillment, happy in the home, happy in your heart. Home is where the heart is. You know? Trust in your intuition. This is like the most beautiful grouping of cards I've seen in a minute. Trust in that intuition. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my babbles and my nonsense. And I hope that there was something in this message that resonated with you and helps you move forward. 2112. Numbers, numbers, numbers. I love you all so much. Love and light and blessed be. Can't wait to see you again soon.